Club waters are without a doubt some of the most enjoyable lakes to fish in the country.
Yeah, that's a bite. That's a weight. Jesus, that's a bite.
Despite their busy and pressured nature, there are definitely things you can do on these lakes to get more bites.
So this video is aimed how I tackle our local club waters which are extremely pressured. This lovely little fella picked up the one that's really close in on the marginal shelf. Pop this one back, try for a bigger one.
The key thing to do when arriving at any water is to have a good look around, but this is especially important on busy club lakes as you may not get an opportunity to move again later in the session. Typical of the unpredictable early spring weather, the heavens opened. With nothing else to go on at this stage, Mick decided to base his location on an area he had seen success in previous sessions. In fact, just last year, Mick caught the lake's biggest common from this very area. This swim provided a great vantage point, as well as a lovely marginal bay, which is exactly where the common was caught from last year. This is where we decided to start.
Right, having caught that fish earlier in the margin, just popped to the swim next door. It's got a beautiful little tree line, so we're going to throw a few 10 mils in tonight, have a little stalking situation in the morning. Right, the light's drawing in now on day one. Nice to get off the mark with that little double earlier. We have been kept busy by the bream this afternoon. This is a mixed club fishery, there is a lot of bream, but it goes with the territory. If we wade through the bream to catch the carp, then so be it. But hopefully there'll be a couple more fish on the cards for tonight, maybe even a bigger one by the morning. Funny little nodule on his gill plate. Right, nice early morning bite. Cameraman had to pop off to the toilet, so we didn't get the fight on film, but probably a scrape of 20. Not bad for the first one. Such a subtle bite, I thought it was another bream, but happy days. Hopefully there's a few more to come today. Right, we're just going to pop this one back, and then a little bit later on I'll show you the rigs and the bait that I'm using to catch these carp on this session. Right, what a difference a day makes. We arrived here yesterday, the wind was howling, the torrential rain, the swim started to flood, we had hailstones. Now the wind's turned northeasterly, the sun's come out. It's actually quite a pleasant morning. A little bay to my left has gone really calm. That's what done the bite this morning. Hopefully there's more to come in there. I'm going to sit out the morning bite period. If nothing happens, I'll wind the rods in, pop along to the little stalking spot we baited up last night, have a go in there for a couple of hours. If not, we'll come back in there and get the rods sorted for the final night. Right, this club has a no leader rule, so everything goes back to basics. 500mm length of tungsten rig tube, down to a standard leg clip. Now I like to fish it running. The actual rig, I like fluorocarbon combi. Now I've got IQ 15, a little sinker in the centre, and there is a 1-inch braided section, blowback style to a long shank hook. I tie it with an Albright knot that I like to keep nice and neat with a length of putty. This has probably been my go-to rig for all my bottom bait, all my wafter fishing, probably about the last 2 to 3 years, and it has served me very well. The hook holds are unbelievable. Right, let's talk bait. I always fish over bait. I never fish singles unless I'm fishing zigs. Always end up starting off with a beautiful blend of boilies, pellets, a bit of flake maize, a bit of sweet corn, but being a mixed fishery, I've been plagued by the bream. It's a territory we have with carp fishing, so tactical change. went straight up, boilie approach. 2 on the bottom with little wafters, and one's on a high vis pink on a little Ronnie. They have done all the bites. Hopefully there's more to come. Yeah, that's away, that's away, that's away. All right, little tactical change this morning. All the spodding work on the middle rod, all we picked up was Bream. Flick this one down the left, just under the tree. It's probably only been out there about an hour, and it's absolutely tore off.
When he first arrived, Mick decided to find a spot in open water and bait with particle via a spawn. Now, as is the case with most club waters, this one is full to the brim with bream, and we found that out the hard way. In an attempt to avoid the bream for long enough for a carp to come along, Mick moved the rod away from the open water where the bream prefer to feed and targeted a marginal area with a boilie only approach. This proved to be the right move, as he was now attached to his third carp of the session.
That'll do, that will do. Oh yeah, that's another chunky common. Right, tactical move this morning. Moved the rod round to the left, just a little bit right from where they had other fish this morning. Been in there probably 40 minutes to an hour. This one probably 23, 24 pounds. Absolute steam train of a bite. Couldn't be happier.